New Relic University has a new content delivery system. There's a wealth of self-serve resources, information, and training opportunities here that all our customers and everyone at New Relic can benefit from. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to navigate the new LMS and see what customers see when they come here, find specific online training content that meets your training needs, and share feedback and ideas with NRU. Welcome to the New Relic University LMS, or Learning Management System. An LMS is simply a content management system built specifically for delivering, tracking, and reporting online courses and instructor-led training. We're really excited about all the possibilities this LMS will provide to meet self-serve training needs for all our customers. We want everyone to get the info they need when and where they need it. If you're watching this, you probably got an invitation in your email to finish creating an account and an invitation to this course that looks something like this, which means you were taken directly to this course page. So I want to take a moment here to show you how customers can use the filtering, grouping, and search features to find online training content. On the home page, learn.newrelic.com, you'll see a banner and a welcome message, and below that is the complete listing of all our publicly available free online courses. On the left is a set of filter groups with tags and a search bar. So let's say I'm a customer who just started my APM trial. I would click APM under the product group and then Introductory under the level group, and maybe I'd also click Get Started under the Solutions group. Now I see all the courses that are most relevant to what I want to learn. I'll select the Get Started with APM course. Now I see a course description and a list on the right of all the lessons or tutorials in the course. I can even hover over the lessons to get a tooltip about that lesson. So now I can decide to go back to the home page and look at another course, or I can register for this one. If I already have an account, I can just sign in and register. Now I see the course progress view. As I click into each lesson and work my way through the course, these lessons will be marked complete. The great thing here is that if I go on to complete another course and encounter a lesson I already completed in a previous course, it will be marked as complete. This feature is really important because there are so many ways to use New Relic and paths to learning about all the different products. A little overlap here is unavoidable, but as a customer, I won't experience any overlap or redundancy. I want to show you one final feature in the LMS. We have a few course series, which are curated collections of courses that each have their own page. We've used this feature to display important things like the Certified Performance Pro certification course, the Catalyst Cloud Adoption series, and the webcasts. You can tell you're looking at a course series because the listing in the catalog looks like a stack of courses. We also have our most important course series represented in the sub-menu navigation. Next, I want to go over how customers can access NRU content if they find the tutorial content in places other than the LMS. Almost all the tutorials are linked in the Docs site and the Explorers Hub. These links have a fairly consistent format. Customers can go directly to the tutorial about the topic they are currently on, or they can go to the full online course. If they choose to view the individual tutorial, they will be taken to the NRU Public Wistia project. Once the tutorial is complete, they'll see another invitation to view the full online course. Before now, you could access individual tutorials on the NRU site. Now that they are part of our courses on our new LMS, anyone who wants to view tutorials will have to create an account and register for courses. To help make this transition easier on everyone, we've put together a few internal resources you can refer to. You'll get the links to these resources at the end of the lesson. You can view all our published tutorials individually from our public NRU Wistia project. And to help make finding the tutorials you want easier, we've compiled an annotated list of tutorials that you can use to find the Wistia link, the LMS course a tutorial is associated with, and a lot of other important information, most especially publication status. I want to encourage you to at least glance at this spreadsheet before you copy Wistia links, because some of the tutorials in the Wistia project are deprecated and will be phased out over time as new things are introduced and others are retired. You will always be able to find the most current info about individual tutorials on this spreadsheet, but if you want to know the complete list of tutorials for a course, the best place to look is in the course itself. Don't rely on the Wistia project alone. You'll end up missing some valuable content. I know, I just said that the Wistia project has everything, but let me explain what I mean. Here's the Wistia project section for APM. There's some really great stuff in here, but if you didn't check the course, Get Started with APM, you might not know that there's a great tutorial about how to use the REST API to manage categories and labels in APM in the API section. The Wistia groupings are very loose and limited. What actually lives in a course is dynamic and constantly adjusting as New Relic changes and as NRU creates new and better online training materials. Not to mention all the knowledge checks included in many of the courses and all the user analytics the LMS reports. So, now that you have an idea of what the LMS is and how it works, we'd love to hear your feedback. We have a few ways you can share your feedback depending on what it is. If you notice a problem that is urgent or might be urgent, like broken UI, please Slack us in the NRU Online Content Slack channel, and we'll get it taken care of as quickly as we can. If you have feedback about an existing tutorial or an idea for a new tutorial, you can share that in our tutorial feedback form, which you can find at the end of this lesson. Before you go, take a moment to explore the LMS on your own and check out some of the great online training content there.